Well, the nominations have been revealed for the 2026 Animation Awards or the Annies, and we're going to hear to talk about it today on the Internet Tech Report. Hello and welcome to the Internet Tech Report. It is our third official episode here on Horizions, and we do thank you for joining us this evening. We start off tonight with the reveal of the 2026 Animation Awards, or the Annies, that were revealed a couple earlier this week. As such, let's take a look at who was going to be nominated for Best Animated Feature at the Annie Awards. There are two separate categories, one for motion pictures of major studios and one for independent artists. So let's jump right into the fray. Kicking it off for Best Feature in the Motion Picture category for regular studios, we have Elio, which is from Pixar. K-Pop Demon Hunters, no big surprise, that was what many people expected to be on this list this year. We also have William for the character of Rain, a G-Kids film. Then we have The Bad Guys 2, obviously was going to be nominated. And of course, everyone's favorite Zootopia 2. Now, in terms of films I've seen on this list, oddly enough, I have not seen K-Pop Demon Hunters or Elio. So I've only seen two movies out of this list, The Bad Guys 2 and Zootopia 2. Honestly, I'll go for each one down to see who I think is going to take it in this category. The only ones that are going to be competing for this list, Zootopia 2 and K-Pop Demon Hunters. There's just no question. Elio didn't do so well at the box office. Many people didn't like the film. It was kind of goofy, and it just didn't do so well. The Bad Guys 2, disappointing sequel, still a good film, but again, it's not going to take the cake. Now let's compare this to K-Pop Demon Hunters and Zootopia 2. K-Pop Demon Hunters. Everyone has heard of the film. If you have not seen it, you either don't have Netflix, or you're just waiting for Criterion to release a Blu-ray of it or something, or you've heard it from a friend that won't stop singing all the songs, Golden, Soda Pop, whatever. It is a good movie from what I've heard. People have told me it's good. Some friends have told me and stuff. So, honestly, I do believe K-Pop Demon Hunters has it at the end of the day. But Zootopia 2 is still up there with a decent sequel. Does it take the crown in this category? No. It may take a category in another category that K-Pop Demon Hunters isn't nominated in. Personally, I say K-Pop Demon Hunters takes it at the end of the day. They're going to win for me in this category. Now we're moving on to the Best Feature of Independent Films. These are the ones that were made by independently of animation studios, or we said independently from a major motion picture. We have Magnificent Life, Arco, I Am Fantasia, Lost in Starflight, and Scarlet. Both of these films, of course, I've not seen any of these films at this moment, so not to jump right in, unfortunately. I don't know which one is good, but there's the list in case you are curious. Moving on to Best Effects in the Feature section, we're not going to cover all categories here, we're just going to cover the big ones here. If you want to see a full list, a link will be provided to you in the description down below. In this list, we have Elio, In Your Dreams, K-Pop Demon Hunters, Zootopia 2, Bad Guys 2. In this list, I think K-Pop Demon Hunters are going to take the list. Obviously, Sony Pictures Imageworks, what a good animation in that movie. It is by far one of the best animated films of 2025 if you have seen it. Moving on to Best Character Animation in TV Media, we have Asterix and Obelix, The Big Fight, Forever Green, Snoopy Presents a Big Musical, The Simpsons, and Win or Lose. Why is The Simpsons still nominated? I have no idea. Moving on to the Best Character Animation for Feature Films, we have Elio, K-Pop Demon Hunters, Who's the Bad Guys 2, Zootopia 2, and Wilmia L, the character of Rain. Again, I love one from the G-Kids lineup, so let's move on here. Moving on to Best Character Animation for Live Action. Yes, even live action films get nominated and stuff. So we have the Minecraft movie, with the affection being done by Weather Workshop and Weather Effects. That is Peter Jackson's company. Moving on to Captain America Brave New World, How to Train Your Dragon, and Prehistoric Planet, Ice Age, and Superman. That is, of course, being the 2025 film. Moving on to best character animation in terms of video games. We have South of Midnight Creeper, Ghost Yoti, I know I'm pronouncing that one, Death Standing 2 on the Beach, By Sweet Kill, and a few others. Moving on to best character design for TV and media, we have Asterix and Obelix, The Big Fight, Bat Fam, Love, Death, and Robots, Wednesdays with Gramps, and Win or Lose. Again, a lot of Win or Lose fans, mainly from the Disney Plus nominations and stuff. Moving on to best character design, we have actually a mature film on this list. We have Elio, Fixed, K-pop Demon Hunters, the SpongeBob movie Search for SquarePants, and the Twits. Moving on to best direction in terms of TV or media, we have Common Side Effects, Done, whatever is this. Again, some of these things I don't understand, so I do apologize for those that do not understand this. Alright, for best direction in terms of feature, we have Oracle, The Chainsaw Man, K-pop Demon Hunters, Wilhelmina, the character of Rain, and Scarlet. Alright, moving on to best musical feature, we have Oracle, Elio, K-pop Demon Hunters, Wilhelmina, the character Rain, and Zootopia 2. For best production design in terms of TV or media, we have Norman the Flipping. I never knew that was a thing, so it's a new TV series. Again, for Evergreen, we've covered that before. Love or Death for Robots, Wednesdays with Gramps, and Asterix and Obelix, The Big Fight. Moving on to best production design in terms of feature, we have Elio, K-pop Demon Hunters again, The Bad Guy 2, and Zootopia 2. Again, the big contenders I think this year are Zootopia 2 and K-pop Demon Hunters. Moving on to best storyboarding for TV and media, we have Love, Death, and Robots, Paranorman the Flipping, Snow Bear, The Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Win or Lose. Best storyboarding for the terms of feature category, we have Oracle, Elio, Me and the character of Rain, The Bad Guy 2, and Zootopia 2. Surprisingly, best storytelling will not be K-pop Demon Hunters category this year. Moving on to best voice acting in terms of TV and media. This is, we got Bob's Burgers, Hazbin Hotel, don't know why that's a hit, Wonderfully Weird World of Gumball, Smiling Fence, I've heard some people about that, like that movie, and One Story Short. Moving on to best voice acting in terms of feature, we have Dogman, Elio, In Your Dreams, K-pop Demon Hunters, and the Twits. So again, there's another thing right there. And of course, now we move on to the best writing here. We have, for TV media, we have One Happy Family USA, which I think, and then Adult Swim's The Elephant, Common Side Effects, Woo Isn't Rhinoceros, and Win or Lose. Moving on to best writing in terms of feature, we have Elio, K-pop Demon Hunters, Zootopia 2, Scarlet, and Romeo, and the character of Rain. Moving on to best editorial in terms of TV or media, we're getting down to the final two categories we're going to cover here. Asterix and the Big Fight, Common Side Effects, Haunted Hotel, Invincible as Season 3, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Death Watch, Arco, Elio, K-pop Demon Hunters, Romeo and the character of Rain, and Olivia. And those are the categories that we have covered here on the Internet Tech Report for the 2026 Annual Awards. You can find the full list down below. There will be some lists that were excluded from this video, mainly due to the fact it would just take too much time in covering and stuff. But you could see a full list of what you need to see down below. And boy, do we have a lot to cover. We will not cover the Oscars this year for some reasons necessary, but we will cover after the nominations have been revealed and winners announced. After both the Annies and the Oscars, winners have been announced. You can see that by the middle of March, and we'll have a debriefing afterwards as a part of the Internet Tech Report quickly around that time. Anyways, that does it from this special edition of the Internet Tech Report. And of course, if you want to catch up on the Internet Tech Report, you can check the playlist below for all the Internet Tech Report episodes you want to check. That does it from us here at Horizions. Thank you for watching, of course. And of course, the Internet Tech Report room is closed for the evening. And until then, have a good night.